What does it truly take to transform a lifetime of profound, unspeakable personal tragedies into a multi-million-dollar entertainment empire? Sheryl Underwood has done exactly that, cementing her legacy as an absolute powerhouse of American television, a daytime icon, and a brilliant trailblazer in the competitive world of comedy. With a net worth comfortably exceeding over $5 million and a historic Daytime Emmy Award under her belt, she stands as a definitive symbol of absolute resilience and elite media success. But beneath the glittering lights of Hollywood and her glamorous lifestyle, what is the untold story of her incredible journey? How did she navigate deep trauma to build a life of luxury? And what does her exclusive world look like today? Let us pull back the velvet curtain on the extraordinary life, spectacular estates, and private world of Sheryl Underwood. Early life and struggles. Every great success story has a beginning, and for Sheryl Underwood, that beginning was rooted in profound adversity. Born in Little Rock, Arkansas, she entered a world that was far from easy. Growing up in the American South during a period of significant social change, Sheryl's childhood was heavily marked by financial instability and complex family dynamics. She was born with a twin sister who tragically did not survive, a loss that cast a long shadow over her early years. The environment she grew up in was challenging, forcing her to develop a thick skin and a sharp wit at a remarkably young age. Comedy for Sheryl was not merely a hobby, it became a vital coping mechanism, a way to navigate the turbulent waters of her youth. Despite the hardships, the role of her family, particularly the complex relationship with her parents, played a crucial part in shaping her indomitable spirit. Her father, a profoundly influential figure in her life, instilled in her a sense of discipline and survival. While her home life was undeniably difficult, fraught with emotional and domestic challenges, it was within this crucible that Sheryl forged her remarkable resilience. She learned early on that nothing in life would be handed to her. She would have to fight for every single opportunity. Her father taught her about the harsh realities of the world, equipping her with the mental fortitude required to endure. He showed her that even in the darkest of times, one must find a way to stand tall and keep moving forward. As she transitioned into adulthood, the struggles did not immediately subside. In fact, they manifested in entirely new and devastating ways. One of the most harrowing trials she faced was surviving an intensely abusive relationship. The emotional and physical toll of this period was immense, yet Sheryl managed to find the strength to escape and rebuild her life from the ground up. This agonizing experience could have easily broken her, but instead it fueled her determination to create a life of independence and security. Just as she began to find her footing, tragedy struck again with the sudden and heartbreaking loss of her husband. He took his own life shortly after their marriage, leaving Sheryl to grapple with overwhelming grief and unanswered questions. Navigating this unimaginable trauma required a level of strength that few possess. She was forced to confront her deepest vulnerabilities while entirely alone. Yet, through the pain, she clung to her faith and her unique ability to find humor in the human condition. These monumental trials did not define her as a victim. Rather, they became the foundation of her authentic, empathetic, and deeply relatable comedic voice. It was within the fires of these unimaginable personal trials that Sheryl's unbreakable spirit was truly forged, providing her with the raw emotional depth and fierce determination that she would soon channel into her next big chapter. Conquering the entertainment world. Career journey. Emerging from the shadows of her past, Sheryl Underwood's professional journey began in a rather unexpected arena, the United States Armed Forces. Before she ever held a microphone on a comedy stage, she served her country in the Air Force Reserve. This foundational experience instilled in her a profound sense of discipline, a phenomenal work ethic, and an unwavering dedication to her goals. The military taught her how to command a room and handle pressure, skills that would later prove absolutely invaluable in the fiercely competitive world of entertainment. After completing her service and earning her college degree, Sheryl decided to take a leap of faith and pursue her true passion, making people laugh. Her initial foray into the entertainment industry was relentless and demanding. She started at the very bottom, performing stand-up comedy in small, dimly lit clubs, honing her craft night after night. Her breakthrough finally came when she became the first female finalist in the Miller Lite Comedy Search. This pivotal achievement put her on the map, opening doors to larger stages and broader audiences. Soon after, she secured spots on the iconic Def Comedy Jam, where her unapologetic, sharp, and brilliantly observant humor captivated audiences nationwide. She fearlessly tackled complex social issues, relationships, and her own personal struggles, earning a reputation as a fierce and undeniably talented comedic force. The momentum continued to build, leading to major career milestones that firmly established her as a household name. One of her most significant early triumphs was becoming the host of BET's Comic View. As the first female host in the show's history, she broke down significant barriers and paved the way for future generations of women in comedy. Her charismatic presence and quick wit made her an instant fan favorite. Following this success, she expanded her repertoire, making memorable appearances in hit films and lending her voice to popular radio syndications. Her ability to connect with listeners on a deeply personal level made her a highly sought-after media personality, leading to lucrative contracts and widespread critical acclaim. However, the undeniable crown jewel of her career arrived when she joined the panel of the hit daytime television show, The Talk. Taking on this prestigious role was a transformative moment, shifting her from a beloved stand-up comedian to a globally recognized television staple. On the panel, Sheryl's unique blend of humor, profound empathy, and raw honesty resonated deeply with millions of daily viewers. Her exceptional work on the show has not gone unnoticed by the industry. She has proudly taken home multiple Daytime Emmy Awards, a testament to her enduring talent and broad appeal. Through relentless hard work, Sheryl Underwood has transformed her comedic genius into a highly lucrative and deeply respected career, amassing incredible wealth and securing her legacy as a true icon of daytime television. As her television career reached historic heights and her financial empire expanded, Sheryl began translating her hard-earned success into tangible rewards, establishing a beautiful collection of private sanctuaries that offer the ultimate escape from her demanding Hollywood schedule. Real estates. The Beverly Hills Oasis, $2,500,000. Our first stop is the crown jewel of her collection, an absolutely breathtaking estate nestled in a quiet neighborhood of Beverly Hills. Entering through the grand front doors, you are immediately welcomed into a majestic, double-height foyer. The soaring ceilings and sweeping, dual-curved staircase create an atmosphere of immediate grandeur and sophisticated elegance. The floors beneath your feet are crafted from pristine, polished stone, reflecting the abundant natural light that pours in from the massive, beautifully arched windows. This entryway is not just a room, it is a statement of arrival, setting a luxurious tone for the rest of the magnificent property. Moving seamlessly from the foyer, the architectural flow leads you into the formal living room. This space is a masterclass in elegant comfort. Intricate crown molding traces the perimeter of the soaring ceiling, adding a touch of classic refinement. The furniture arrangement encourages intimate conversation, heavily featuring plush fabrics and richly textured upholstery. Adjacent to this space is the formal dining room, a spectacular area designed for unforgettable hosting. An exquisite crystal chandelier is suspended above a massive custom-crafted dining table, ready to accommodate lavish dinner parties. The walls feature subtle, elegant wainscoting enhancing the sophisticated, timeless atmosphere. The heart of this home is undeniably the gourmet chef's kitchen. It is a culinary enthusiast's dream, equipped with top-of-the-line, professional-grade appliances seamlessly integrated into custom solid wood cabinetry. An expansive center island, topped with a thick slab of luxurious veined marble, serves as both a preparation space and a casual gathering spot. High-end, polished fixtures gleam under the thoughtfully placed pendant lighting. Ascending the grand staircase brings you to the private quarters, culminating in the spectacular master suite. This expansive retreat is a sanctuary of peace and ultimate luxury. The bedroom area is vast, featuring a separate, intimate sitting area perfect for quiet relaxation. The ensuite master bathroom rivals the most exclusive spas in the world. It boasts dual vanities crafted from rare stone, a massive glass-enclosed steam shower with multiple cascading shower heads, and a spectacular freestanding soaking tub positioned to take advantage of the serene views. Stepping out through the massive glass doors on the main level, you are greeted by the magnificent outdoor pool area. The resort-style pool features stunning, cascading waterfalls and a submerged lounging deck. The surrounding patio is paved with premium, heat-resistant stone, offering ample space for sunbathing and elegant outdoor entertaining. While this Beverly Hills Grand Estate represents the absolute pinnacle of sophisticated elegance, it is not the only sanctuary where she finds peace. When she craves a more relaxed, rustic atmosphere, she retreats to her second spectacular property, located in the heart of Studio City. The Studio City Retreat, $1,200,000. Next, we explore her secondary residence, a spectacular property in Studio City that offers a completely different, yet equally luxurious, living experience. This home embraces a sophisticated, rustic chic aesthetic. Stepping through the heavy, custom-crafted wooden front door, you're immediately struck by the expansive, open-concept design. The ceilings here are spectacularly vaulted and adorned with massive, exposed, reclaimed wooden beams, adding an incredible sense of warmth and architectural drama to the space. The flooring throughout the main level consists of wide plank, distressed hardwood, providing a grounding, organic feel that perfectly complements the overall design. The great room is the central hub of this stunning home. It is dominated by an awe-inspiring, floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace that radiates warmth and comfort. The living area is vast, seamlessly blending into the dining space without any restrictive walls, creating an environment that is absolutely perfect for large-scale, relaxed entertaining. The gourmet kitchen in this home is a masterpiece of rustic luxury. It features dual massive center islands topped with rich, thick butcher block counters. The cabinetry is custom-built with a slightly antiqued finish, perfectly hiding state-of-the-art professional-grade appliances. A stunning farmhouse sink and heavy forged metal hardware complete the authentic, high-end culinary space. The transition from indoor to outdoor living in this home is truly seamless. Entire walls of the great room consist of massive sliding glass panels that retract completely, merging the interior living space with the spectacular backyard. Here, the outdoor pool is designed to resemble a natural, secluded lagoon. It is surrounded by carefully placed, massive natural boulders and features a gently sloping, beach-style entry. The pool area is an absolute private oasis, offering a serene escape from the bustling world, perfectly reflecting a lifestyle of quiet, understated luxury. Stepping away from the warm, organic textures of her rustic retreat, our tour takes a turn toward the sleek and ultra-modern as we arrive at her third property, a beautifully streamlined, contemporary haven tucked away in Sherman Oaks. The Sherman Oaks Sanctuary, $800,000. Finally, we arrive at her third property, a stunning contemporary space located in Sherman Oaks. This home represents the epitome of sleek modern practicality and minimalist elegance. Upon entering, the immediate impression is one of crisp, clean lines and brilliant, unobstructed light. The foyer transitions smoothly into the main living spaces, featuring polished, large-format tile flooring that reflects the light like glass. The architecture relies on geometry and simplicity, creating an incredibly calming and orderly environment perfectly suited for a busy television host. The main living room is defined by its spectacular floor-to-ceiling glass windows that completely blur the boundary between the inside and the outside. The key space is uncluttered, focusing entirely on the quality of the materials and the beauty of the architectural flow. A sleek, linear fireplace is flush-mounted into a smooth, unadorned feature wall, providing a sophisticated focal point without adding any visual bulk. The adjacent dining area is defined by a stunning, modern chandelier that functions as a piece of suspended, illuminated art, hovering over a minimalist, glass-topped dining table. The kitchen in this contemporary home is a marvel of hidden functionality. The cabinetry features a completely flat panel design with integrated, handleless opening mechanisms, creating a completely seamless visual plane. All top-tier appliances are entirely paneled to match the cabinetry, ensuring the minimalist aesthetic remains unbroken. A long waterfall edge island stretches across the space, crafted from an ultra-durable, engineered quartz material, serving as a sleek preparation and gathering area. The layout is highly efficient, designed for a modern, streamlined lifestyle. Stepping outside, the outdoor pool area perfectly complements the modern architecture. It features a stunning, geometric lap-style pool with perfectly straight, crisp edges. The surrounding deck is minimal and sleek, crafted from smooth, poured concrete, creating an incredibly sophisticated, resort-like atmosphere right at home. But a sophisticated real estate portfolio is only one piece of the puzzle when it comes to living like daytime television royalty. To match the quiet luxury of her homes, Sheryl has also curated an impressive fleet of vehicles designed for ultimate comfort on the busy streets of California. Car collection. Matching the quiet luxury of her real estate portfolio, Sheryl's car collection is a carefully curated reflection of her practical needs, her demanding lifestyle, and her refined taste. She opts for vehicles that offer unparalleled comfort, commanding road presence, and absolute reliability on the busy streets of California, perfectly aligning with a woman of her stature and maturity. At the top of her collection sits the magnificent Range Rover Autobiography, valued at $150,000. This vehicle perfectly bridges the gap between rugged capability and absolute, uncompromised luxury. For Sheryl, the Range Rover provides a commanding seating position that offers excellent visibility and a profound sense of security while navigating heavy city traffic. The interior is a sanctuary of calm, featuring meticulously crafted leather seating, exquisite wood veneers, and advanced climate control systems that ensure she arrives at the studio completely refreshed. It is the ideal vehicle for running essential errands in unparalleled style or attending high-profile events with an undeniable, sophisticated presence. Next in her impressive fleet is the Cadillac Escalade, a spectacular luxury SUV with a price tag of $110,000. This iconic vehicle is the ultimate statement of American luxury and executive power. It is exceptionally spacious, making it the perfect choice for when she needs to travel with her close friends, family members, or her professional team. The Escalade is packed with cutting-edge innovations, from intuitive infotainment systems to incredibly advanced driver assistance features. The cabin offers supreme comfort, making even the longest commutes feel effortless. It perfectly encapsulates Sheryl's modern, successful lifestyle: smart, incredibly capable, and endlessly accommodating. Rounding out this spectacular trio is the Lexus LS, a technological marvel valued at $90,000. Known globally as the gold standard of reliability and quiet executive transport, this luxury sedan is the dependable workhorse of her daily life. It is exceptionally engineered to provide maximum comfort and effortless driving dynamics. The cabin is famously insulated from outside noise, allowing her to make important business calls, review scripts, or simply enjoy a moment of peaceful solitude before a busy production day. The Lexus LS represents a mature, highly intelligent automotive choice, proving that true luxury does not always need to shout to be recognized. While these magnificent vehicles and beautiful properties paint a vivid picture of a highly successful Hollywood elite, the true essence of Sheryl Underwood cannot be found in material wealth, but rather in the profound relationships and deep community ties that define her life away from the cameras. Personal life? Beyond the bright lights of the television studios and the luxury real estate, Sheryl Underwood's personal life is a profound tapestry of deep connections, unwavering loyalty, and remarkable resilience. Her journey has not been walked alone, and her relationships form the absolute bedrock of her strength and purpose. The tragic loss of her husband early in her life fundamentally altered her trajectory, teaching her the fragile nature of life and the immense value of deeply cherished relationships. While she did not welcome children of her own, Sheryl's maternal instincts, warmth, and fiercely protective nature are poured abundantly into her extended family, her nieces and nephews, and her incredibly tight-knit circle of trusted friends. She is known as the rock of her family, always providing guidance, love, and unwavering support. A monumental pillar of her personal life is her profound and lifelong commitment to Zeta Phi Beta Sorority, Incorporated. Her involvement goes far beyond casual membership. Sheryl reached the absolute pinnacle of leadership, serving with great honor as the organization's International Grand Basileus. Through this powerful sisterhood, she found a supportive, lifelong family and a vital platform for extensive community empowerment. She is deeply active in their philanthropic initiatives, tirelessly championing causes related to higher education, women's health, and social justice. Her dedication to uplifting her community has earned her numerous prestigious awards and honors, reflecting a woman who truly understands that true wealth is measured by the positive impact one leaves on the world. Navigating the intense scrutiny of the public eye for decades inevitably brings challenges, and Sheryl's life has not been entirely free from controversy. During her tenure on The Talk, she found herself at the center of a highly publicized, intense on-air exchange with a former co-host regarding sensitive racial topics. The incident sparked a massive national conversation and drew intense media scrutiny. However, it was her response to this incredibly difficult situation that truly defined her character. She handled the fallout with remarkable grace, profound composure, and a steadfast commitment to her own truth. She later spoke openly and vulnerably about the emotional toll the event took on her, participating in podcasts and interviews to foster a genuine dialogue about trauma, accountability, and healing. Ultimately, her personal life beautifully mirrors the authenticity and strength she brings to her phenomenal career. The devastating personal struggles she has endured, the powerful sisterhood she leads, and the fierce loyalty she shows to her loved ones are the very things that make her so deeply relatable to millions of fans watching her every day. She is not just a successful television host. She is a survivor, a community leader, and a woman who has built a life of profound meaning and purpose. Her off-screen reality is filled with the exact same heart, warmth, and unyielding strength that she shares with the world every single time the cameras start rolling. Sheryl Underwood's journey from overcoming severe adversity to achieving daytime television royalty and immense wealth is truly one for the history books. If you found her incredible story of resilience and her spectacular lifestyle as inspiring as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the Celeb Insider for more exclusive house tours, net worth breakdowns, and deep dives into the lives of your favorite stars. Leave a comment below telling us which of her magnificent homes was your absolute favorite, and we will see you in the next video.